Hey baby boos out there, I am your goddess Nesca, here with the trucker woman. We're reacting to...
Rib talking about, I think her name's Morgpie.
Who?
She's a Twitch streamer slash OnlyFans person. And
More...
during her Twitch stream, it's like, hello boy, come out. And she had her quote unquote dog. It was a guy in a gimp suit with a furry tail sticking out of his ass, come out and lay in the bed behind her. And YouTubers were calling her up like, I can't show my hips, but you can do that. Not only that, Dan Clancy was calling it art.
Was he butt naked? Or you said you said he was in a gimp.
He was in a gimp suit.
I'm pretty damn sure that should be flagged as sexual.
Oh god, not that bimbo.
Oh, yes,
Here.
I hope
So it's
I
often said when it comes to the application of the platform's TOS that if Twitch didn't have double
hold on. Bond made a good point. I do have the occasional police sirens and ambulance sirens.
The fire station just right up the street. So.
True. How often you guys hear that? Yeah. I try to make sure no one says their names on my end. Whose end? What names?
Standards, they would have no standards at all. That's especially true when it comes to the application of TOS on VTubers versus real-life streamers, and there's also a great degree of favoritism when it comes to certain...
Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I wouldn't know what to think about it. It was two guys in a gimp suit.
Hey, the perfect threesome!
Oh god. Yet, yeah, people were worried about maybe the underboob?
What's that?
Certain streamers on the platform, and all of this is the desired result of the platform's CEO, Dan Clancy, who definitely has some, let's just say, preferences when it comes to the...
by Dan saying that what she did was fine. Oh yeah, right, he was calling it art.
By the way, when Twitch eventually goes down or he gets kicked out, the amount of shit that is going to come out on him is going to be spectacular.
You know what's hilarious about him calling what she was doing art? I'm pretty damn sure, Trucker Man and I, or Trucker Woman in this case, we are considered art. We are actual art. Someone actually created us. Versus just putting on an outfit. So yeah, you look at any VTuber and you're flagging VTubers for any kind of doody-doo or whatever. Yeah, this is art. Fuck you.
It's hentai. It's called hentai. And it's art.
To be fair, it is. It's more art than whatever he was showing.
Enjoys. In fact, not that long ago, while showing off his time...
Oh, yeah! He was showing off his timeline on his Twitch, and he was it was all e-girls. He was scrolling up. Like...
Okay. Let's make a comparison here, okay? I want a comparison here. Hentai. Would you consider that art? Or porn? Would you consider that art?
Or especially when they figure out what you could shove up the vagina. You're wearing monster hentai you like watching.
Shut up.
And some new Twitch features. His entire For You page was nothing but e-girls on Twitch. And that's very interesting given the fact that he is a 60-something-year-old married man. Now, one of his favorite, let's just say, talents is an individual named Morgpie, and for a lack of a better way of describing her, she makes adult content on other platforms and goes over to Twitch, pushes the limits of their TOS, often breaking it, getting a short ban, and in the process, she promotes these off-site platforms where she sells adult content. She is quickly unbanned, and she repeats the cycle over and over again. In fact, she has been banned at least a dozen times on Twitch since 2023. And all of them for sexual content. And it's often said that the majority of the...
Wait. So she's already been banned and brought back...
She gets a one-day ban and then comes back.
Wow, she gets a lot of passes, doesn't she?
Also, she was the woman who when Twitch changed their TOS on art where you can show nudity, she's the one that came up to there and did this where she was completely topless. Like where the camera was just, Rev's probably got it cropped, but it was just above her areolas.
Oh.
And she was dancing, you hear the titties go.
Oh, slappy titties.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Circle of life.
It's the circle of life.
And also people accuse her of being trans because look at her chin and look how broad her shoulders are. Dude, look at this, if you didn't know.
I don't see an Adam's apple.
Current rules involving
could probably
sexual
get that
content
removed, too,
are the
but
results
still.
of Morgpie's streams, where she finds a certain rule and she pushes it to the limit, where it either has to be tweaked or a new rule has to be added altogether to address
The black bar meta.
very hardcore content she is posting on this.
She also started the meta where she would put green shorts on her ass cheeks and have the camera aimed at her ass and had the gameplay on her ass cheeks. Then a VTuber did the same thing with her tits and got banned.
Lame!
By the way, 13 plus platform. Now, recently she found herself
13 plus
into some
platform.
controversy given this stunt she did, and now that she's facing a lot of
this is the
criticism and
guy.
people are bringing up the double standards
Oh.
on Twitch when it comes to TOS, she is crashing
I think, is she trying to do a creative reenactment of Hassan and Kaya,
If he would
the
have
musical?
No, she would have been funny. She could have had my fake shock collar on him, and that shit would have been
No,
fucking
it shouldn't have been
hilarious.
fake. It shouldn't have been fake. A real
He's better
shock
than
collar.
At least she's better than the dog owner. Yeah.
out on VTubers claiming they cannot read. And it all stems from this clip. This has gone viral, as you can see, nearly 17 million views. And I'm not even going to play this. I'm just going to describe it because who knows with YouTube. But basically, she's sitting in her chair here. And this guy, her pets, comes from out underneath her desk wearing a gimp suit. And she has a little
What was he doing underneath the desk?
We don't talk about that.
shock collar.
she
Obviously,
wearing
this is some
panties?
Hassan-related bits. And it's all just
That's a great
fetish
question. Next
for her.
question.
Okay, she is just flaunting fetish content on Twitch, which I guess this is the platform they want to be these days. And to answer your questions, well, is she better than Hassan when it comes to the treatment of her pets? Well, not so fast. She actually does another bit where she pretends to shock her pets.
Oh, hey, she did do the thing! It's Hassan and Kaya, the musical.
So I guess they're the same. And just look at the accounts promoting this content. Like, absolutely
Hey.
shameless. This is someone's son, by the way, for shame. And I think we should shame
Leave
everyone
Sanji alone. He didn't do nothing wrong.
Sanji's a goaded sim.
in this situation. The people who are creating content like Morgpie on Twitch, and also the people who are consuming this absolute slop. But anyways, you can see people pointing out double standards on different levels, not just with VTubers, but with streamers in general. But this user says, change the genders of the two characters in the video, and watch the one sitting on the couch become the target of the aggravated life imprisonment and societal lynching. No other platform is as two-faced as Twitch, and that is definitely true, by the way.
Yep.
If the roles
Yeah.
were reversed in terms of gender here, the guy in the chair doing these commands would be a pariah socially and would be banned off the platform.
Depends on the if he's got a large female audience.
Or there's a lot of because but people would okay. She's fine because she's a woman doing it to. Wait. What if it was a woman doing it to a woman? Would people be confused?
Or
What if it
turned
was a
on.
dude turning it into a dude?
Well, they had that diaper furry that was on the front page. I won't forget that.
Oh yeah, hey, that was a VTuber.
That was
That
art.
was a furry VTuber.
Instantaneously. Unless he's Hassan, of course, then maybe he would get away with it. But
Kaya was a
There's some
female
good points
dog,
being raised
though,
here. A
not
lot of people are
female
asking,
human.
why doesn't the Twitch CEO do something about this? And this user says, who do you think is in the suit? Like, all jokes aside, this is exactly what Dan Clancy wants on his platform.
That's
He has
a good
made it very
comeback.
clear this is the stuff that he
Who is in the
tolerates.
suit?
In some cases, because if you're a VTuber and you're trying to do this stuff, you'll probably get banned very quickly, but with Morgpie, she gets away with it because, well, she is who she is, and,
What?
Do you already have the ears and tail?
Shut up. No.
Hey, Heidi.
No.
Hello, people in our Gooner cave. Well, I got a project for you. Anyone with ears and tails, let's do this. Shot color time. Get on your hands and knees, bitch.
Shut up.
Get on your hands and knees. Get down here. Obey your goddess.
even if she does get banned, we know it'll be a very short ban. Here's another quote saying, I really miss when Twitch was actually used to stream video games and building communities of gamers and not just softcore adult content. Yeah, I miss those days too. And you know what? People like Morgpie, they do not care. She is mocking the situation.
That's the guy.
He's not doing it right! Oh my god, he looks like fucking Griffin.
There's a Vaporeon.
There's a Vaporeon. The way he looks with the mask and how scrawny he is, he looks like, and the way he's sitting cross-legged, it looks like Griffin when they find him in the cave.
Was it the Goon Cave? It became.
It was the torture cave where the last episode.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, actually, second to last. Probably.
Quoting the related clip, saying
remember.
just a girl and her lil pets. And then you can see her
He's not playing the
reposting,
role right.
People talking about some of the fetish content she is posting onto Twitch. I mean, that's not even the only thing she's done this week that has pushed the TOS beyond its limit.
I think she was also the lady who was topless, but she painted her tits.
With or without pasties.
Without.
It's, if we're being honest, and she's flaunting the fact that people are disgusted and outraged by her content. And then we have people asking this, hey, at Twitch, can I have an anime girl on a leash, or would that get me banned because VTubers are treated differently?
Yeah!
There's been a lot of talk about VTubers when it comes to this clip because people are making the comparison. And to address this question very, very clearly,
I love
we
how
have
you
an
turned
example. This
gigantic.
VTuber right here showed off that they had emotes. She had an
I don't know what to
emote
do
on
about
her
him.
stream that featured the same dynamic of the sort of pets dynamic that was seen in the Morgpie clip.
Oh no,
and
why is it
this
beeping?
was shot down, okay? She was not allowed to have...
The audio's getting all fuck-a-dude because... Quick bathroom break. Hold on a sec.
have this because it was promoting
Sorry. You hit me
fetish
bad.
content, which is exactly what Morgpie is doing. They won't allow it for a VTuber's emote, but they'll allow a cam streamer to do it openly with real people. Make it make sense. But here's another quote saying, oh, so this is fine.
You couldn't have done that before you brought us back. Also, big. Okay, so we have Asmongold with the Dr. Pepper. We got Skybrows with the monster. We got Trucker Man here with his fucking Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Used to be Pepsi Max. I'm just gonna call it
That's
Pepsi
right, goes
Max.
real nasty.
The single is real. Struggle is
But
real.
God forbid a VTuber shows a little bit of hip bone. And here's a related quote saying, it's low-key weird how Twitch has different rules for VTubers versus flesh tubers. Like, how is this allowed, but we're not allowed to show our models' hips? And that's definitely true in the first part. There is more strict rules for VTubers. I mean, that is very clear if you read the TOS.
Yeah.
There are additional...
But why? This is...
Because Dan Clancy's old, he can't goon anime women. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. But the issue here is a VTuber is so much more just it'd be like taking a sculpture, like the sculpture of what is it, David? Or,
Yeah.
or the Thinker or whatever. A bunch of sculptures that show body parts. That's art. They're nude. It's art. I was a hand-drawn concept. Trucker woman here was a hand-drawn concept. Got digitalized, paid for it, went through all the channels. Ooh, do that again. Do whatever you. I saw your boobs bounce really cool. Yeah.
See, this is art.
How did the mechanics work? How does this work?
See, if I turn my head, it shake more. Does that work? We're ADHD.
I'm distracted and being weird. Jiggly keys, jiggly tits. A thought experiment. Can a male VTuber show hips? That's a good question.
Probably not.
Also, yeah, that's not fair. I think a male VTuber could show their chest, yeah? Like, complete topless? Has there ever been a completely topless male VTuber?
I don't think there is. I don't think you can show topless male VTubers.
Really?
I have never seen it. It's never been brought up. I don't think you can.
That's retarded because do you know how many, not even a YouTuber or anything, but just how many the instances where shirtless men can be shown throughout just any kind of media?
Twitch is Twitch.
That's dumb.
rules
Sephiroth!
for VTuber models
banned on
as
Twitch.
opposed to
For
someone
different
streaming
reasons.
their real life self, which is very odd to think about.
Fine.
The fictional VTuber model has more rules, especially when it comes to attire, than someone presenting their real self on camera. That doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense. If they were even in terms of their strictness, okay, I understand, but
I'm sorry, you have to be wrong about that. Because there's so many male
I'm not Googling it.
anime characters, male video game characters, just real life males that are shirtless in a bunch of different types of media. Without it being sexual. Without it being hentai or porn.
Don't know.
But, no! No!
The world is stupid and gay.
to make
Confused and-
VTubers the ones subject to stricter rules is weird. And yes, this is a point that a lot of people have raised. If you show the hips of your VTuber model, you could be banned, and that is right in their TOS. And that's unfortunately happened to a lot of VTubers, but there's also some exceptions too. Like recently we talked about Fifi, the VTuber, getting banned
Yeah,
for
I think
showing
her
off her
ban's
hips,
stupid.
among other things. But
yeah.
that
Was
case
that the
was
one,
honestly very similar to more.
Super gay.
What was that, the one in the bunny suit?
Yeah. They got banned for showing too much hip.
Why hip?
Don't know.
No, seriously, why hip?
Someone has speculated underboob, and I thought if underboob is what got her banned, you and I are fucked. I don't know. Am I showing more underboob than you?
Oh, hell no. You don't have any
I
underboob.
don't have your underboob.
You don't have, yeah, your underboob is lifted and cupped by the bra. My underboob is floopity.
They're free.
Morgpie. I compared her to streamers like Morgpie because she's a habitual rule breaker, but a VTuber. Like, she's been banned about 10 times as well for constantly pushing the limits of the TOS. She just happens to have a VTuber model, so she acts like, oh, well, you know, we're just showing off our hips. Well, you've been doing way beyond that. But in general, yes, there is very clear unfair treatment when it comes to VTubers. They get a lot stricter treatment from the TOS than real-life cam streamers. But there are, of
far,
course,
so good.
exceptions in the VTubing scene as well,
Yeah.
where you have habitual rule
let
breakers
'em know
pushing the
about
limits,
us.
just like Morgpie. Here's another person
Rock.
saying, I love
Underrated.
streaming and enjoying these sorts of spaces, but it just seems really disingenuous and strange what's straight up fetish streamers on what's supposed to be a 13
Yeah, that's our point. This is fetish content, and then it's more marketed to 13 plus.
That's the problem. I'm not trying to market any of my channel stuff to 13 plus.
Your kids get the fuck out.
Yeah, we're 18 plus content. This is seriously marketed to 13 plus?
She doesn't mark her shit as 13 plus, as 18 plus.
I do.
Moo.
Moo.
Moo. I mark her shit as 18 plus, I think.
Okay, and then
But
wait, well,
all I can see now is she goes to the undercard, put blue in a gimp suit.
stop. I'll
Oh.
try to avoid YouTube from eating my comments.
Ah,
You.
under boob.
plus website, but then also ban VTuber models who show their hips or people who mention dual streaming, which, yeah, that last part is, or was very true for at least a while, but that's a very good point
Actually,
that
I
I
think
like
it's the
to...
lighting. She didn't do very good lighting in this.
She's too pink.
Like, it's just not the right lighting.
She looks very pink.
hammer home anytime I get.
She looks like a Bonkov. The way the light...
Oh, female version.
Yeah.
Why are you so obsessed with
Yeah,
bringing
she
this
looks
sort
over
of
One Piece.
content onto a 13 plus website? But Rev, they have the adult content warning on their streams. I don't care. It's still Twitch. Like, is this really what they want their identity to be? And also, do you feel comfortable as the streamer providing this sort of content on a platform like Twitch that is 13 plus? It's ridiculous. Like, just do it on the platforms that are meant for that sort of content, not here. It's so ridiculous how Twitch has prioritized this sort of stuff. But I guess the comparisons to VTubers and the complaints from VTubers got under the skin of Morgpie, who directly called out the VTuber.
I have questions.
What?
Is the platform Twitch just in general just meant for 13 plus, or is there?
It's meant for, supposed to be for, it's available to 13 plus, if that makes sense. Like how Facebook is meant for 13 plus, like how Instagram is meant for 13 plus. It's just, Twitch tends to allow a lot more adult stuff going on there than what they should be allowing. Or they don't separate it as well.
They
Like
don't separate it as well as like YouTube, because YouTube has like a YouTube Kids and stuff like that. And
Oh, YouTube doesn't allow anything sexual.
I'm talking about what we do.
Oh yeah, they separate it. Better. I'm not responsible for you iPad kids that come on my stream.
Mamumu.
Mamimo.
And does
To
it
being
not do
seen.
that for Twitch?
You're supposed to, but Twitch doesn't enforce their TOS because Dan Clancy wants to be Hugh Hefner.
for always inserting themselves into Twitch controversies. Listen to the hypocrisy she is spewing.
Anytime anybody does something controversial on Twitch, the VTubers all come out. They're like, but we can't do whatever we want all the time. Okay, but you can't have exposed hips. Yeah, because it explicitly says that in the TOS that you just read the TOS! You know what I do when I wanna do something on stream? I just read. I just read the TOS.
Bitch, you don't know how to read.
I just read the TOS. It explicitly says it in the TOS that you can't show your hips
Oh.
on stream. That's been a thing.
How can anyone watch her?
Why do you think people watch her? They just turn the volume down.
Well, she's not showing booba right there.
Oh yeah, if you back up like a couple seconds, I can see the actual video.
Oh, I don't want to.
I just read the TOS. It explicitly says it in the TOS that you can't
Why
show
are
your
you
hips on
torturing
stream. That's
me?
been a thing
We-
for like 2 years.
Okay.
Dude, that shit changed like 2 years ago. That's
Her voice is
2024,
grating.
man.
So I want to start by
Okay.
saying thank you again, Shoe on Head, for providing this very relevant meme in her latest video. But yeah, Morgpie
Twitch is a franchise, but the question is whether there is
Different
collusion
between them and OnlyFans as the
method of capturing an audience to funnel there.
Yeah.
Mocking VTubers and basically saying that they're pining for attention and trying to make things
Do I
all
sound
about
like Barbara
themselves
Jump
is
No.
incredibly ironic for the person
Her
who
voice was
thrives
just high.
off of attention. I mean, that is her entire bit,
Burn
right?
Punch- Burn
Garnering
Punch
as much
naked.
outrage and attention as possible to promote her adult.
No, he does not stream naked. He has a shell on. He's not a naked peanut.
Oh, this is big. Okay, this is a side tangent for a minute. There's been a big drama going on. You know the faithful share of the burnt peanut knockoff?
Yeah, that we did a thing on, yeah.
First off, I saw he actually has a V2 model that's a peanut, not the whatever the burnt peanut uses.
Huh.
But basically it's just a peanut with anime eyes on it.
Uh-huh.
But he went into like some VTuber's chat he was rated, and he said the N-word in her chat and got banned. And he's been trolled on Twitter all week. There was someone called the Faithful. I guess their name was Imaru, but they changed the Faithful Imaru, and basically it's just a female cat ears and female eyes on a peanut body, and they were trolling him for days. There's another one, the Faithful N-word, and you can add the last one with a soft A. The Faithful. It was a bunch of troll accounts that trolling him on Twitter, and he was blocking them nonstop. It was funny. That was on my timeline all this week.
Weird.
Content, and then
Oh, do you hear
to
that?
say that VTubers
Hey, where's the oh, fuck, it's gonna bomb us now. They came for Rev, now they're coming for us!
Helicopter. It's a high-speed chase.
Ooh, could be.
don't know how to read TOS is painfully ironic coming from the person who's been banned at least a dozen times for not being able to read the TOS. Or does she read the TOS? Because at the end of the day, she's
Yeah,
been
she had
banned this
1
many
month.
times. She knows exactly what she's doing. Every single stream she does is pushing the limits. And a lot of times she has a specific rule in mind where it mentions one body part, for example, but doesn't mention another. Guess what she focuses her content on in that stream?
Booba.
The body part not mentioned. She
Booba?
tries to get around the rules and basically forces Twitch to act and extend their rules or make a new rule. She knows exactly what she's doing, but she's already kind of playing some damage control here, coming out with this quote of the last clip saying, "I just wanted to say that I love VTubers. I think they are real pioneers of streaming. I just don't see this
so
parallel between attire policy and someone wearing a full gimp suit as a joke." What? I talk out of
That
my
was not
behind
a
on
joke.
stream all the time, but it's all in fun with no malice whatsoever. If you watch this full segment,
grifting?
that segment is clear
Yeah.
as I break up every other sentence with praise for the VTuber community. So you praise them, meanwhile you're bashing them and saying they make things all about themselves and that they don't read
She's completely jelly because she can't have a.
Our titties will never sag.
Our titties will never sag. Oh, not sag unintentionally. Mine are big sag.
Who was it that said it? That's why VTuber pussy's better. It always stays young. Some VTuber said that.
TOS.
never have
Meanwhile,
babies.
you are, number one, the reason most of those
Unless
rules
you're
exist in
Cha-Cha. She had a pregnant model.
Well,
the first place, and number two, you clearly can't read yourself because you've been
can be
banned
eternally
a
pregnant.
dozen plus times. I think this is just a spin at damage control and trying not to anger a portion of her audience that, for some reason, enjoys this content. Like, yeah, to each their own, right? Like, people enjoy whatever they want.
True.
No matter who you enjoy as a content creator, myself included, there will be people out there who will look at that and say, how do you possibly enjoy that content? But
Points.
with this, I mean, she's like literally mocking VTubers. Like, as a VTuber fan, like, this is pretty cringe to watch. Not only that, like, you're really going to Twitch for this sort of content. Like, I don't know, man. It's just pretty sad state of affairs. But
Yeah.
anyways, as I said, if
Yeah,
Twitch
I think that's the end of that.
So
on the one hand, I have no issue with her content. I could care less. A little jarring that it is. Oh, I mean, I can't really moo at what she does because, like, how sexy my VTuber is and stuff. And as long as she platforms herself as 18 plus. But then again, I think the main issue is rules for thee, not for me kind of thing is the main issue here. So, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us for this lovely video. Bye.
Alright.
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.